Okay, before we start this project, gloves, rubber gloves, safety glasses, and a mask. The vacuum is broken, it's not picking up, so let's go ahead and reproduce the problem. We also have a workbench and then some drop cloth down because it's going to get really dusty. And then we have a vacuum, a shop vac, and we'll get started here. Okay, first we're going to reproduce the problem. This is some clean cat litter. I'm just going to sprinkle it down. Turn on the vacuum. None. The rollers are not spinning because the belt is bad. It's unplugged. So basically, when I turn this, I should feel some resistance here. It's like there's some resistance and then it just moves freely. There should be no resistance. So definitely the belt is bad. We also heard a complaint of a burning sound, and then it wouldn't propel, it wouldn't move. It's not necessarily self-propelled, but when this is spinning, it should help move it along a little bit. Well, the fact that it wouldn't move and suck up, this won't spin, and we had a burning sound, or a burning smell, then definitely the belt's bad. So there are screws, Phillips screw here, here, I think that's it. Let's get our Phillips screwdriver out. Put these screws aside. It is unplugged. They're the same size, so I'm not worried about which place they go in. I'm going to put these aside. And again, it is unplugged. Double check it is unplugged. Now this should just pull out. This is just the guard. Let's go ahead and zero in on the belt here. See why it's broken? So basically it goes around this shaft here. But yeah, the belt is broken and actually burnt. So that's number one reason. But yeah, the belt is broken. So then what we're going to do is we're going to replace the belt. There's a shaft, a motor shaft here. There's the motor shaft down there. So yeah, the belt is toast. And we're also going to replace the roller. So I pulled that out. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a shop vac and clean all this up. So here's a shop vac. Now I also have some 409 that I'm going to wipe all this down. You can take a compressor and blow this out. I'm not going to. It's just a little dusty. This bottle is filled with 409. I'm just going to spray everything down. Just clean everything up. Clean the housing. Clean this. If you had an old rag, that would work too. I got a paper towel. Clean up. It's going to be kind of a muddy mess. And then I'm actually cleaning this up too. This is the guard. I'm wearing gloves. So there's the model of Hoover. It is a Breathe Easy Hoover upright. When I put my log, what I did, and here are the parts. It's hard to see, but I'll write down the. So I got a brush, which was 18 bucks, and then each belt was 3 bucks a piece. This is from the Vacuum shop. So put that aside. This will be for our records. So here's the old one. Wasn't bad, but it is a little worn. This is 20 years old. There's the new one. Make sure it fits. And it's too long. Look at that, it's too long. So yeah, that won't fit. So we got the wrong one. Let's see how we did for the belts. So we have to use this. We can clean it up though. There's some, there's the, we can actually put some grease in there. These caps here. So we can't replace the roller. So here's the belt. Hopefully they're the same. That sucks. So I was hoping to replace the roller. Not bad, but so here's the old one and the new one. Maybe it'll stretch. I don't know. So we have to use our old roller. I went ahead and put some white lithium grease in here. This case is kind of cracked, and then this cover goes over this, and then this just goes in like this. What you have to do is you have to fit the belt around it and then stretch it down. So these are keyed. So there's a slot here and there's a slot here. So this will fit. This is a round. This is a round. It fits on this other side, and this is a square slotted, and it fits in this slot here. There's a slot. See, there's a slot, and this slot fits in. So yeah, you put this one side on, and then this is keyed, and I'm holding this belt on, and then sliding it in here. Then I have to have 2 or 3 arms to do this, it seems like. Okay, so this is sides in. is keyed and this side's in. Now I'm not sure if I can stretch that belt all the way. I believe I got the wrong belt, but we'll see. Okay, so we have the belt around the spindle of the motor, and we got to use some force to push this brush up. So you got to put your cap on. Watch your fingers because it could snap your fingers in there. Now watch the key area. Okay, that's pushed in. This side's pushed in. Pretty freaking tight, but maybe that belt will stretch. So I'm going to put the guard back on. It's not quite the right belt, it's a little tight. But yeah, as obviously I'm turning this, I'll put this guard back on so it doesn't snap off. So it snaps in here. There's a lip here. Snaps in, I think. There we go. Make sure it still spins freely. There we go. I had to push this in. I don't know if you could see that. I had to snap that in because it wasn't all the way in there. Now see how this is spinning. I want to hold this in here and see how this is spinning a little easier. So there's a lip here that this goes on top of and snaps in. And it should just snap in. Kind of have to tap it a little bit and then get your screws. That's too bad. I wish I could replace the roller, but so I'm going to put these snug but not super tight. Maybe 5 foot-pounds. Just so it sets the unit. Make sure it's all snapped in. Move our tools. Move all the stuff. Now let's plug it in. And this should move. This should spin when we plug it in. I meant once we turn it on, obviously. So we're going to turn it on. Okay, let's do our little test. It was sucking, but it wasn't moving. We'll set that on 2. This spins freely. The old one now, I'm going to put my log entry. Here's our little log entry. Replace belt. We did not replace the brushes. Replace bag, cleaned roller area and housing. Today I'm just going to tuck it in here. Just going to tuck it in here. These have little tabs. It doesn't hurt anything. It won't get sucked in there. It won't get sucked in because of the bag's sealed. There we go, and then I'm going to put a log entry. Then I'm going to put a log entry here when the belt was replaced. I have bag replaced here. I'm going to write a note here. Okay, this is a Breathe Easy Hoover. There's our log entry, and the bag was replaced. We're good to go. That completes this little project.